Guys, welcome back to the Mr. Meat channel, and we're going to talk about that game today. Man United 2, Liverpool 2, and I sound a bit deflated because I am, because it was a missed opportunity in my books. Uh, the stat that just draws so much just draws so much pain to my eyes is we had 28 goal attempts. 28 goal attempts, and we've managed to somehow draw this game 2-2. The first half alone, it was all Liverpool. So much flipping domination, so much dominance from us. And we had about I think we had 15 attempts alone in the first half, and we only converted one. And so many times in that first half on my live stream, I said this is going to cost us. We had so many chances, and Man United to be going into half time at 1-0 down is a massive plus for them. Like it was a good it was a result. For our end, to be only going into half time at 1-0 is a loss. It's a massive loss. And you look at those chances, a lot of those chances, you expect Salah to bag, you expect Diaz to bag, you expect Darwin to bag, and they just didn't. And the game was calling out for a Diego Jota. The most clinical fucker in our team was just not available, obviously injured. If we had Jota on the pitch, I think we go into half time at least 4-0 up, because some of the chances that we've squandered in that first half were just chances you expect our front line to do finish. And it happens a lot in Liverpool games at the moment where it's either our defense that doesn't turn up or our forwards that doesn't turn up. And for the first half, our defense turned up. We were very good and compact at the back, but our forwards just didn't want to do it. And in the second half, our defense did crumble a little bit. But going on to Diaz's goal, very well, very good flick on from Darwin, and then Diaz at the back. But even then, I thought Onana could have saved it. But we go 1-0 up at half time. Second half, Kwanzaa, yeah, he made a mess up, and it was a pass that shouldn't have happened. He messed up. And I seen on Twitter a lot of people turned on Kwanzaa. Like, no, he's a youngster. He's These mistakes are gonna happen. He's a youngster. Things will happen like that. It's about being behind the guy. And we need to support the guy in times like this, because the mistakes are going to happen. It was unfortunate that it cost us and it went into a goal for United and the Rat scored. But we need to be fully behind him. And yeah, it was just one of those. I thought he took it very well, the Rat, and Kelleher was off his line. There's not much you could do. It happens. But the second goal was just filth from Mano. But again, the defense backed off him for so much, and we just ended up being punished for it. The finish alone was very, very, very clinical. Like, you just don't. I think none. I don't think Allison would have saved it either. The goal was just very, very good. And I said it on my live stream. Like, remember when Makeda scored against Aston Villa in the last minutes? That's the vibe I got off that goal. That's the vibe I got off that goal. And the finish was clinical. England have a very good, bright future with him. Obviously, you need to get rid of Southgate for that future to be exploited. But it was only then that we seemed to wake up again, and we got a penalty. And I think Elliot really did buy it. I think Wan-Bissaka, he shoved his foot right beneath Wan-Bissaka, but Wan-Bissaka made it easy. He went to ground, and you're not going to get away with that. So then Salah steps up. I mean, I was surprised to see Salah step up. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Salah, but he had a very bad game. And McAllister, knowing his penalty record at Brighton, I still feel like McAllister should have been the one that stepped up. The penalty, as like, he did make Onana guess the wrong direction, but I think if Onana guesses the right direction, he saves that. McAllister wise, right? His penalty against Man City, the keeper guessed the right direction and he still bagged. I feel like McAllister should be the penalty taker forever. Like, his record is unreal. He steps up when we need it the most. Until there's a reason to not have him as a penalty taker, I think he should be the one that takes it. But as Liverpool fan, I see a lot of people digging deep to find a positive, start trying to say it's a point gained, but it's not. It's 2 points dropped. Points gained are like in the middle of the season where things are tight and you're trying to be in that picture. We're at the finishing ends of the season now, whereas points gained aren't going to be looked at points gained. It's going to be mainly 2 points dropped, and that's what today was. Arsenal picked up points, Man City picked up points, Liverpool have dropped two. Like it's painful to take. It's not going to be easy one to take. We're going to be this one will be hard to sink in, and the pain will be there for a long time. But it's 2 points dropped. There's no silver lining in this. But Liverpool were the reasons that we beat ourselves here. Um, I mean, it's finished a draw, but Liverpool are the main reasons we have drawn. We did very well to be controlling the game, but we were the reason that we ended up conceding 2 goals to Man United. Like, I'll give them props. The 2 goals that United did score were very good and very, very well finished. But we should never have given them an opportunity, given them a platform to even be in this game, to even get on to level terms, to even be in front. With the amount of chances that we had in this game, we should have been clear. The game should have been finished, put to bed a long time before United even got there first. And then in the end, we were scrapping to get a draw. We got the draw. I think Diaz had a chance in the 92nd minute. It was very hard. Out of all the chances that we did have, that was probably one of the hardest ones. So I'm not really shitting on him for missing it. But we had so many chances in the game to finish the game off and just to give us the points. Um, and looking at the fixtures for both Arsenal, Man United, Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool, I think Liverpool have a few games that are hard. Like looking at it at a glance, from a glance, that games where you think, yeah, Liverpool should win it. There's 3 games of Liverpool that I'm looking at, which I'm not confident that we'll get the job done, and those are Everton, Aston Villa, and Tottenham. Those are the 3 games I'm picking at for Liverpool that I think are very hard. Like, they're not straightforward games where we're going to pick the 3 points up. Arsenal wise, I think they've got Aston Villa as well. They've got Tottenham, they've got Chelsea, and they've got Man United. They're the 4 games for them that aren't really straightforward games where you're thinking they're gonna pick up the points straight away. Man City wise, all of their games for the rest of the season just scream out Man City wins. There's nothing on their remaining fixtures which screams out they're gonna drop points. If they are to excel in the FA Cup and the Champions League, then there might be an opportunity where they drop points because of how intense the weeks are going to get, because it's like 2 to 3 games per week now. But in terms of that, Man City have the easy end to the season, which isn't the worst thing for us as long as Liverpool do win their every game from now until the end of the season. I think the title picture, I think we had a very strong grip on the title before this game. I think now the game's finished. The grip is still there, but it's not as strong as it was before, because now we're going to have to rely on Man City and Arsenal to slip up somewhere. But the dynamic doesn't change for Liverpool. Every game from now until the end of the season is a final. We need to win every game. That was always the thing. That was always the picture before the game, and now it needs to be reiterated that is how we need to finish the season. Every game needs to be a win. It's no more a draw might be good enough. It's 2 points dropped today, and we need to end the season on a high. We need to win every game. If we are to give Klopp his fairy tale ending, everything needs to be a win. I think Atlanta games probably come at a right time because we have a point to prove now, and they need to go at Anfield on Thursday and show that we can do this. Um, so it's a rough one to end the weekend on, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to fight back, and Liverpool tend to do that very well. It's one hard game out of the way. I mean, we're still in the title picture. There will be loads of positive people find, and maybe I'm not finding enough, but I just think today we let ourselves down and we cracked. But let me know down below if you agree, if you disagree. Tell me how you think the game went. Tell me your thoughts on the game. But it's been your boy, Mr. Meat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up down below, comment down below, follow me on all my socials, and I'll be back on Wednesday with the preview of Liverpool versus Atlanta. Peace.